Written by James Goss and released in February 2018, Ghostwalk was the 235th story in Big Finish's monthly range. 2017 had a very basic Fifth Doctor trilogy in my opinion, whereas 2016 had a great one. 2018 is shaping up to be favoring 2016 rather than 2017 because Ghostwalk, while not a very interesting sounding title, is definitely an awesome story. Ghostwalk is that kind of a story that mixes wibbly-wobbly to the extreme, but puts you in mind of Modron Undead with a cast separated across time and space. Each character has their own story, which links into every other story, and the narrative jumps between them, which may cause slight listener disorientation. Personally, I love these kind of stories. I keep trying to imagine how writers can come up with them without being drunk, but hey, maybe Goss was when he did. I'll never know. On that note, let me just talk about how cheeky James is here. He sets up one of the best cliffhangers I've heard in a long time, maybe even rivaling the famous Caves of Androzani, but then leaves that cliffhanger to simmer for like an entire episode before addressing it. That is one way to keep the listener's attention. This story also has a bit of a re-listen bonus, though the scenes in question do get peeled away further into the story, revealing that you were probably not paying as much attention as you should have. The Doctor is the star of the show, with the plot focusing on him the most, but in bursts while Nyssa has her own little arc, which I enjoyed. Tegan and Adric are the least featured members of the team here, but they're almost meta commentary on their situations, and Doctor Who tropes that gets defied in this story are thoroughly entertaining. Adric especially gets some fantastically funny lines. Get ready to bust a gut. Much like your typical ghost story, this one has an air of mystery to it, but at the same time scoffs and shuts down the idea of any ghost actually being the cause of the trouble here. In that sense, this story has its cake and gets to eat it. Stephen Grief plays Sabbath, and even before I listened to the after-show interviews, I could see why Big Finish cast him. The man has one of those voices. You know, the type. No need to say more. However, Sabbath as a villain isn't as deep a character as Steven's voice is, and while the character's backstory is well thought out, its execution didn't quite stick the landing. Are you gonna pick up Ghostwalk? If so, let me know what you thought of it. Please like this video, guys, and share it. Raise that Big Finish awareness. If you're a Big Finish fan, you know exactly what folks are missing out on. Subscribe to the channel for more reviews, and remember, there's so much to look forward to in life, like death. Until next time.